Okay, which of these is my real body? If you said either of these, well, no. They're both just the pretty convincing work of a body filter app. And there are worries this kind of thing is becoming more common and more undetectable.
This isn't my body. This is.
Researchers from the University of New South Wales showed young women, including teenagers, a bunch of appearance-related content on TikTok and Instagram that reflected what's often seen as society's ideal beauty standards. It found that more than 80% knew you could convincingly alter a photo using an app, but only just over half realised the same could be done to videos.
The technology has improved probably so much more recently that people just aren't as conscious of the improvements in technology that allow us to change a person's appearance as they move.
Apps like this use AI to accurately track movement, which makes edits easy to make, but also increasingly hard to spot. Experts say seeing a fake body can cause very real issues with how we see ourselves, and often this stuff is targeted at women.
So if the young women thought that the videos that they were looking at weren't enhanced, it made them feel worse about their bodies.
So when young impressionable girls or young vulnerable women are viewing that type of content, then they're likely to compare themselves with actually very unrealistic standards. And so that creates that body dissatisfaction, shame about their appearance, anxiety about their appearance.
Do you generally think that what you're looking at is real?
I feel like sometimes there's actually a tab that you can see to see if that filters have been applied. But if not, I don't really take into consideration if things have been filtered.
When I was in year 8, year 9, I used to use filters all the time because I didn't like how I looked.
I do think girls, they think that photos are more photoshopped than videos.
All right, so these are videos so you can swipe.
Yep. That looks pretty real. There's nothing odd about it.
Real? It's really hard to tell if it's real or not, especially in videos. It doesn't seem fake. Oh my goodness.
Whoa, that's like a massive jump.
You can't tell the difference.
Unreal. Just like the stomach area, it looks like she's pushing in or she's sucking in a lot.
Real. I think that's real.
Yeah, I think it's fake.
No, that's scary.
I didn't think it was that extreme. I don't know how people can edit themselves so much.
I was quite surprised when I saw that, the filters changed and there was a huge difference.
I was taken aback because damn, am I really the content that's showing up? Is it really real?
It's kind of scary because to me, some of those look so realistic. So I feel like it's so easy for us to quickly scroll and see that and go, oh, that's real. I need to look like that.
Researchers also found that looking at any kind of appearance-focused content, whether it's edited or not, and whether the editing is made clear or not, still made young people negatively compare themselves to what they were seeing.
What we found was that whether women looked at ideal images or ideal TikTok videos, it had the same effect on how they felt about their bodies, it had the same effect on their mood, and they also became more focused on their physical appearance than other aspects of themselves by looking at that content.
Social media shows unrealistic image of how women should be looking.
So I recently hopped off social media just because I felt like it was negatively affecting me and just the way that I used it, and sometimes it was just easy to compare myself.
Young girls feel like they need to look perfect and they think that's how people normally look. But people have flaws, People don't look perfect all the time.
It might impact and even have severe mental impacts, psychological impacts on people who, see that as oh yeah, this is how I should be.
Of course, social media isn't all bad. Some influencers do use their platforms to encourage people to love their real, natural bodies.
My philosophy for myself is that I want my feed to reflect what I see on the street, whether that is people of, different abilities and genders, races, body sizes, shapes. And I do think that that is a really beautiful, positive thing.
Researchers reckon the best way to avoid being confronted by images that don't make you feel good is to take a break. Remind yourself that what you're looking at may not be a good reflection of reality, and change up what you're looking at. That helps change the algorithm that shows you what it thinks you want to see.
People can spend quite a bit of time on social media, but if they're not necessarily looking at appearance-focused content, then it probably isn't going to impact their body image. We're looking at deactivating completely for 7 days, reducing the amount of time you spend on social media for 7 days, and also cleaning up your feed. So that just means unfollowing content that is making you feel bad about yourself.
Not everything you see on social media is real. It's fake most of the time. So talking about it as well to an adult, maybe a trusted adult, or maybe even getting off of social media.
I surround myself with friends who encouraged me to look the way I look.
But all we can do is just spread awareness, and we need to have that good side of social media more apparent.
I feel like the influencers can share the awareness and stop this negativity. I believe that they have the power.
Limiting the time spent on it, but also just bring more awareness to people who do have influence, that what they post should be realistic and should also share maybe when they don't have makeup on, or just making sure that what they're posting is real.